Although it is an art video like every other video of this channel, this one is completely unlike anyone I had uploaded. Less than a month ago, something happened. Something that is so brutal, so insane, that it shook the very core of our existence. If you are unaware of this incident, please Google the Kolkata Doctor Case. But the irony is, it was not the first time that this kind of atrocity against women happened. And the perpetrators of this violence thought that we, the common people, the helpless, solitary, selfish common people, will forget it within a few days. These criminals, these vermin of society, always find their sanctuaries under something powerful, someone that can even move the machinery and obstruct due justice to women. The preliminary investigation was botched, the body was cremated in a hurry, and it is evident that some individuals from the upper echelon of our system are actively trying to cover up the incident. Again, this is not the first time. Such heinous crimes against women have been happening for years under the blessings of these powerful entities who shield these beasts for their own vested interest. But this time, people had enough. This time, people are demanding for justice with rage in their hearts, with cries that have become too loud to be suppressed. Protests have taken over the streets, the women have taken control of the nights to defeat the darkness that harbors these criminals, both in word and in spirit. Doctors, journalists, students, actors, writers, artists, housewives, women from every field have stepped into this battlefield. This time, we demand justice. Justice for the sister, the doctor in Arjikar Hospital, justice for the sister in Hathras, justice for every woman who faces the horrors of this gender-based violence. And we are still hoping for our judiciary to deliver that justice. For the law keepers have become distant from the plight of the people. For so long, we had looked at our false leaders for hope and found only despair. For they always think about their political gains first and selectively pretend to stand with us or become a deaf, blind, mute creature. We approached our icons for supports, for that feeble fighting spirit they were famous for, and some of them, to be honest, the biggest of them turned tail. Thankfully, not every icon turned out to be such disappointment and have joined this war alongside the people. Those beasts and their masters are still hoping for all of this to calm down like before. They are constantly trying to kill time or changing the course of the protests, maligning the protesters, making the outburst of anger as barbaric and uncivilized to create a wedge between the people, using the influence they have over the system to restrain schools, offices, institutes, organizations, barring them from joining the protests. However, thanks to the common empathy, all of their schemes have been failing miserably. Every day, new protests are emerging, claiming the nights, claiming the streets. More and more people are joining these protests. I consider myself to be a religious person, but my practice of religion is a little different. I don't go around visiting the abodes of gods or paying the godmen. I connect with my religion through books, stories, and of course through art. This time also, I am praying through my art to my gods to help us, help the people, help all these brave women and deliver the justice. Through this art, I pray to Goddess Kali, the divine protector and punisher, to bring her fearsome retribution to these filthy criminals and their protectors, to become one with the women reclaiming the nights and channel her fury and help us to achieve the justice. I pray to her to become the embodiment of reckoning we have been taught since our childhood, protecting the people like a true mother does. Maybe one can call me weak for apparently not having enough faith on the women fighting for their rights on the streets by themselves, but I dare not insult their fighting spirit, their relentless protests. I only hope for that spirit, that rage to be successful, to bring the change, the justice our sisters so much deserve. Being someone who still believes in divinity, I pray to our mother for that success. Because, believe it or not, the opponent is a force of dark and ruthless entities with probably lots of influence over the system. In this video, I have tried to capture the process of my prayer through my art. The moment I finished this artwork, I did feel some kind of assurance in my heart. Maybe it was my delusion, a desperate attempt of a feeble single person to contribute in this war against that tide of darkness, to channel one's rage, hoping for the justice we are all seeking. I also have a family, and these inhuman incidents make me both afraid and angry at the same time. We want justice, justice for Arjikar, justice for women, justice for all.